The topic is sacred versus special, which I have a lot of personal experience with as a person who had psychological coloring that involved going into mental hospitals many times in my younger years. I had what was then termed manic depression. I also was called schizophrenic and other things, post-traumatic stress disorder, you name it. I've got the label, not quite all of them, but a bunch. But the core of that experience was special and sacred in a kind of a mixed up pile. Where it stemmed from was being so terrifically inferior, feeling so bad about myself that I was absolutely at one end of a insane spectrum. Just I call it maggot messiah. I was so unspecial and so just walking poop on feet was my kind of, and there was a mantra that was involved with that daily horrific abuse by myself to myself. I don't know why I'm smiling about it, but I'm smiling in part because I'm not there anymore. I do not feel as sacred or as special in the same ways. I do feel very much like I have a special function, like the Course in Miracles speaks of special being the what's wrong with special? Everything in this world. However, everyone has a special function. You are part of the body of Christ. You have an, like the ear hears and the mouth speaks and eats, and everything has its value. And when you're seated in that part of the body of Christ that is yours, oh my God, just all kinds of peace. And like now I'm functioning as part of the one that is just my reason for existence. And I am so solidly in joy because of it. So that's sacred. Special is what I still, notice in myself on a, basis is like we do acknowledgments in the village every morning. And I hunger for those. I hunger for appreciation. I hunger for, this special attention. Notice me, notice me. Luckily, I got a kind person in here nowadays who just, you're special to me, honey. God thinks you're wonderful. I don't have to have the it doesn't take me to a mental hospital anymore. I just get to, have those feelings. And it less and less I am actually receiving accolades for being sacred. And that is much more nourishing. And when I receive them, I take it in through the special filter. But that's getting so much easier to just go, that's wonderful, feel, and put it down. I don't need to be fed. My approval these days is coming from this guy in the picture who is as sacred as it gets, and the prince or king that he is expressing to there represents the special. It's very hard for me to hear you, Jesus, when I know that I'm on top of the world and I have all the right ideas and I'm the one who should be calling the shots. We're really experiencing a challenge with that in the village lately, that people come in and absolutely think that they have the answers. No, God does. Thank you. Sorry, I